everyone. Welcome back to Grand Quest. We're here to battle. If everyone kind of seems like in the wrong-ish spot, when we went to start this earlier, we were playing just a tiny bit, like maybe a few turns, and then some stuff happened and we weren't able to continue the recording, so we scrapped it, and now we're restarting. And so we're back. You didn't see the last thing, but we're back. Last episode that you guys know of, the party had completed killing the things that chased Cain back, and finished their long rest. Had a discussion about possibly going off by yourself, and then began to head up the mountain. And as they were heading up the mountain, they discovered this mining area where it looks like some of the undead. Some of the child's undead is mining the child. The ground was shaking and quivering with pain as these creatures were ripping bits of flesh off of it. And so the party, looking at this situation with what you can see on the map, they weren't able to sneak around, and so they decided to drop a surprise attack, dropping a fireball and a static shot. What's it called?
Synaptic
static. And a bunch of other spells, getting a surprise round on the creatures and dropping them super low. But that's where we're going to start.
Nat 20 arrow.
Yeah, that's where we're going to start. We're going to start right there, right in the thick of it. The creatures know they're there. It's the top of the round. And it's Edmund's turn, but Hulk is not here, so Matt is going to be playing Edmund. So,
I'm Matt.
Do Hulk proud, Matt.
I'm gonna sure fucking try.
All right. So currently, to let you know, Matt, Edmund, Hulk's character, is invisible and has a held action to kill anything that gets within attack range of him. You can move him without sparking this held action, but that is his surprise round held action. So you can do something.
Can I yell something? Can I yell something before?
It's a free action. You can do that.
So I think it's gonna yell, Edmund, wherever you are, don't go too far from me. I have a plan.
You just hear from nowhere.
Okay.
All right. So Matt, it is your turn. What do you want to do as Edmund?
I'm going to move him right in here.
Right in there.
And that,
okay.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of his turn. I'm just going to have him block that, so anything that comes that way has to run right into him, basically.
All right, sounds good. We got now Cain. Cain, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, it's my turn.
It is your turn, yep.
I'm trying to see who all I have line of sight on.
Yeah, it'd definitely be that character. And it'd be
probably
C. Yeah, I would say you have this guy and this guy, yeah.
Though I think if I take a 5 foot
now you have line of sight of B as well, and of D. So you have A, B, C, and D. Note the backline creatures here are the most hurt, though these ones have the most health.
Okay. I'm gonna target A.
Very well.
Of the big guys. And just start shooting.
Sounds good.
There's a 19.
A 19 will hit.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. What other damage you doing? Okay, that's a 5. Which is gonna be force. Okay. Stupid. Okay. So that is 9 damage from the bow plus 5 force damage.
Awesome. Continue your onslaught of arrows.
Okay, and this is round 1, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 27.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. If it's above an 18, you hit.
Okay, cool. Well, that's 8 damage from the bow. Hang on. Let's see if we're still doing... No, we're not still doing force damage. That is going to be lightning. Lightning damage for 7. 7 lightning damage.
Very well.
I'm gonna call sharpshooter. Keep forgetting to do that shit.
Very well.
Shouldn't have done it that time.
No, that will miss.
Okay.
It would have missed anyways. It's
yeah.
below an 18, yeah.
Well, I am going to bonus action Zephyr Strike. And this will be my Dread Ambusher attack.
Okay.
It's gonna have an additional D8 from that, the additional D8 of force from Zephyr Strike, and I get advantage.
I'm gonna put
So I'm
something
gonna
on this creature just
call-
to keep.
Sharpshooter.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so 24 minus 5 is a 19.
Yep, that hits. Close though. That was close.
Okay, so let's see what damage you want me to do it. A 6, which is going to be acid damage.
Very well.
So, 12, 22 from the bow because plus 10 for sharpshooter.
Very well.
And then an additional 8 damage from Dread Ambusher, 5 force.
You said it was 22 from the because of sharpshooter.
Yes.
Okay.
And then additional 8 from Dread Ambusher, 5 force from Zephyr Strike, and 7 acid.
Very well. Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn there?
I will wait to action surge.
Alrighty. Zoe, it is your turn.
All right. Well, Zoe is gonna look at Kane, or not Kane, at Sif and say, "Oh, I understand better now. That was spectacularly marvelous. I think I'll do it again." As he begins to suck up the air around him, which kind of looks like a, I don't know, reverse sweating, I guess, like sucking in a purple mist into his body as this black ichor seems to be sucked into him with a whiz, like a whisper, like something humming. As he stops for a second, silence passes for an instant as his chest violently cracks open and the moss spits out a purple orb as it explodes. I think it just hits how many feet?
Con save to keep from throwing up.
Yeah, go for it. We traded out one body horror person for another.
Yeah, Trevor sees this and immediately just pukes at your feet.
What's wrong with you?
You really need to get a better costume.
1, 2, 3.
I have a +6
Yes,
on
hold
my con
1,
saves.
2. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is
Intelligence
just
saving
out.
throw. Yeah, I think
So,
he's out.
But
That's fine.
intelligence saving throw. All right, rolling it in for the big guys. We got a natural 20,
Damn it.
and then for the little guys, which is crazy because they have a -1 to that. Here it comes for the little guys. 17 for the little guys. 19 minus 2.
Does not make it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that damage.
Take. Jesus, that's a
Ooh.
lot of ones.
27.
And a lot of 5s. All right. 27, what is that? Psychic?
Yep, 27
Yep.
psychic.
After a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts for a minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks. Oh, I should have been taking that earlier also from the previous one.
What's half of
Oh, wait, no, that's the-
27?
No, that's it.
13.
13.
That's what I was thinking, but I was like counting in my head, but I couldn't quite get there. We've had a long day of recording, everyone. Or at least I have, for sure. All right. So what are they affected by? So that guy has now taken.
On every game. So that.
So yes, and then 13.
Anyways, after a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts. It rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. But
Awesome. Sounds good. Okay, so it'll take. Basically, it's like Bane with a D6 though.
and they can roll an intelligence save to
At the end of their
saving
turn.
throw. Yeah, at the end of each of their turns.
Okay, so they roll a D6 and minus it from their attack rolls and ability saves.
Ability checks,
Ability
not
checks.
saves.
Okay, just making sure. All right, is that the end of your turn there, Zoe? Or
No, he is going
Okay.
to retreat. Bye.
retreat? Sounds good.
10, 15, 20. Perfect. And he is going to bonus action cast his tentacle and summon it in front of him.
Very well.
And that's the end of his turn.
Okay, up next is the Trevor.
Okay. Let's see. Work. Thank you. 10, 15. He's just gonna come right up here, and he's going to hold his action until a couple more creatures are in range before
Okay.
he's gonna cast the spell.
Remember, this is your spiritual weapon right here.
Yes.
So-
Bonus action to move my spiritual weapon.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Perfect.
Gorez Willowcourt, you're up.
All right, let's see. I will. I think I can go. Up here. I think I can get to right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use a bonus action hide.
All right, go ahead and roll.
For a 23.
All right, sounds good. Above their passive, so you're currently hidden. Looks like you only really have targetable these two.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna focus.
Okay, they have yet to take
We'll
any
start
damage,
with-
so.
I'll start with this guy over here.
All right, so that looks like that's C. Okay.
See, okay. See what I can get with this bow here. $18 hit.
18 does hit. Yep, just makes it. Right on the money. You will get your sneak attack with this? Ooh, nice damage.
12 damage.
12 damage. And 4 sneak
And an
attack.
additional 4 from.
Awesome. I know you got more in the chamber.
Yep, I got another round of another attack going.
20. Yep. 22 hits. Damn, some nice
And
rolls.
8 damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll use yeah, I'll go ahead and just use my axe and surge
All right. Fire off another 2 shots.
and go another couple rounds. 27 to hit.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
Additional 5.
Okay.
$21 to hit.
Yep.
And another 9.
Another 9, as it's just like that, like the old school Robin Hood Men in Tights, where it just like drops a string of arrows and fires. Oh man, I could see Gorez like doing a Men in Tights moment.
Oh, merry man.
Right?
We're men in tights, manly men. Hopefully that's not copyrightable. I feel like it's in the free domain. Me too. It was such a good movie. Probably my best take on Robin Hood ever.
Yes.
All right, Gorez, anything else you'd like to do? Okay.
No, I think that about end me.
Alrighty. Sifina, your turn.
Okay. Sifina will walk up to Treyboy and place her hand on his shoulder, and immediately this light will just I'm trying to think of the words, will be channeled into his armor and brighten around him as she casts light on him.
Very well.
And so she looks at him and she's like, she looks at him, looks at Kane, and she's like, careful. And then she's going to cast quicken spell, and I'm hoping that this works. Everybody who's within 30 feet of me. You will see as she's in chalice form and there are stories around her that her stories, as some of her stories go to each individual and lands on them as she casts Beacon of Hope on each of them.
How big is it? It's a what? 20 foot what?
It is 15. One more second. Let me check again.
Yeah.
I think it was 50-foot radius, but let me double check.
30 feet.
It could. Yeah, it might. I'm gonna check it. It might just be. Yes, it's 15-foot radius, so 30.
30 feet circle. Okay. Sounds good.
Yes.
And it is centered on him, so he's good.
It well, it's, oh no, that's centered. The Beacon of Hope
No,
is centered on me.
Oh,
but
it's
light,
oh yeah, no. That's why I was asking. Is the light?
Oh, the light. Okay, the light is 1 second. 20-foot radius.
So 40 foot.
Mhm.
Okay, and then Beacon of Hope, which I am gonna use I'm gonna use the ice one to go around you, because Beacon of Hope. And it's a what? 30 foot? 15 foot?
It's 15-foot radius, so it's slightly smaller.
So it's 30 feet. Bam. Okay.
Is that 30 feet?
That's what the circle
I can't
says.
see.
Oh, here.
I can't see the grade.
That's
Yeah,
because
you can't
I
see
took
the-
the grid off. That's
Okay, I'm really. Really? Because.
I clicked the
He's-
30, so
Okay, well, he's
Oh, hold on.
15 feet away from me, so.
5. So 5. Let's put you in
Oh.
a circle. 5, 10, and then it affects this section here. So technically there. Now it's more like, because it is technically affecting here.
Mhm.
It's just not fully covering it. So
Trying to get him.
he's just outside. If you were right here, you'd hit him, but then I don't know if you'd hit him. No, you wouldn't hit him.
Honestly, it's the tanks who need it. more than-
5, 10, 15, yeah. So 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. That's where it gets
Yeah, I'm just-
confusing.
Well, as long as it touches my thing, it might, technically, it's.
I
in it
mean, okay.
15 feet. But I don't need it. Sif doesn't need it right now.
Yeah,
There.
that's.
I'm gonna use a
Sure.
square. Okay, so 30-foot square. Centered
if I did-
on you. There you go.
Just want to see how it looks.
Yeah, so
Oh,
technically it is
Technically-
hitting him. Yeah, you're fine. Honestly, we're gonna have to start just using freaking squares for everything, unless I start using the hexagon, the hexes.
yeah.
All right, but I'm remove the grid.
That's my turn.
Okay, sound good.
So
Sif, your turn.
save the best for last. And as
So the enemy?
right, as Zoe's magic clears up, you're just going to see fire shoot out from the same exact
Fucking
thing.
fireball.
Yes, exactly. Deck saves, please.
It's a 30-foot, right? Or is it a 40-foot?
It's 30 foot. Was his 40 foot?
No, I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, 30 foot.
Okay.
Fireball is a 40-foot diameter.
20 foot radius.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, there you go. Like you can hit right there. If that is that where you're hitting, that's where he hit.
Same exact targets, yes.
Okay, okay. Let me quickly
18
just
dex.
roll dexterity. Okay, rolling. That is a 19 for the little guys, and for the big guys, they don't have dex. That is a 9. So the big guys fail where the little guys succeed.
29 full and
Alright.
no, what's half of 29? 15. 15? Okay, thank you. That was action. Bonus action. As he walks out of this stuff, he is going to tap his sword. The sword is going to reverb. Oh, wait, one sec. Oh, just to state, I think I had stated this last episode. I have, whatchamacallit up to.
Mage armor.
Mage
Yeah,
armor.
You did.
Yeah. My sword is gonna reverb, and I am going to 50 feet away. I don't. Get over here. Maybe a little bit past Zoe.
You're just like, ah!
Yep. And I end my turn.
Sand crab out. All
As he
right.
passes by, I'm gonna say that was a good one.
Because you're like, pat on the butt baseball game.
Right. Tag me in. Tag me out.
All right. Now it is going to be the Lonely Sorrow Sworn A. So they are going to make a mad dash 30 feet right here. So, bing, 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 bing. There we go. And let's see here. They have Harpoon with a 60-foot range.
Who does the sorrow or the?
Oh, why did it clip on him? Technically, he only has the ability to truly aim for you, Kane. He can't quite see anyone else. So he's going to aim for you. All right.
Am I within 5 feet of Kane?
You are within 5 feet of Kane.
Okay, good to know.
Let's see. Second lead thrives on. Let's see here. If the Sarsworn has the Sarsworn has advantage on attack rolls while within 30 feet of 2 other creatures, and otherwise has disadvantage. It is within 30 feet of 2 other creatures, so it will have advantage on this. Advantage. Come here, Kane. And in the words of Mortal Kombat, get over here. As he rolls 25.
That might
Reaction
be copyrighted.
I was
No,
about to say-
no. So many people
That
have
just makes
used
it a
it.
flat roll. Never mind.
Come to me, he says.
Come to me. Casually come over here, please. All right, you're gonna take 21 piercing damage, and you are grappled. On your turn, you can make an action to make a acrobatics or athletics of 15 to get out, or an ally can use an action of athletics to get you out with a DC 15. However, let's see,
How much
this
damage did I take?
21 points of piercing. The Sarsworn makes 1 harpoon attack, and it uses Sorrowful Embrace, which it will use. Each creature grappled by the Sarsworn must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or take 4d8 psychic or 18 psychic damage on a fail save, or half as much
You
on
have
a success.
advantage. You have advantage on that.
Yep. I think he made it anyways. I think Kane made it anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
you
mean,
take-
it's either a 19 or a nat 20.
So you take 9 psychic damage instead of 18 because you take half as much. Let's see here. Either case, the Sarsworn pulls each of those creatures 30 feet closer. So can you move yourself right here? Thank you. All right. That is the end of that one's turn. B will move his little butt Na. Right there, right next to him. Boop. And do I just take Kane away? No. There, though that is a tactic, but I'm gonna say because he's already technically grappled by one, the creatures will not just grab that. So they're going to target.
God damn! I would have ran a lot more faster.
I was about to say that actually might be worse.
Yeah, I would have went a lot farther away.
55. So I can target Syphina. However, there is an Edmund in the way.
Technically, Edmund was also in the way of me.
It was like an angle thing. This one's a direct shot towards. Well, it's more of a direct shot towards Trevor.
We gotta get to Edmund though.
It's more of a direct shot for Trevor, to be honest. But,
It'd be disadvantage.
yeah.
if they tried to
See,
hit Edmund.
like I have a more clear shot. But yeah, no. Yeah, it would be no. Fuck it.
He's technically invisible.
Whoever. Okay, so Matt, can you roll a D100, and Kelly, can you roll a D100? Whoever rolls lower is the one that gets hit.
All right.
I'll just stay with mine too. I got a 50.
I got a 92.
Okay,
They're gonna
so
fight about this later at dinner.
why did you use Edmund to protect me? All right, so because he has more than 2 creatures within 30 feet, he has advantage. So he will be rolling.
Silvery vibes.
Okay. Silver barbs, I just roll one more time, or do I roll with the advantage
No,
and take the lower?
It's
I think
I'm
it
just
makes
gonna
it
say
a
it's
flat
straight
roll.
I
But
want to make it
then
flat roll.
I'm going to use Shieldmaster on top of that to impose disadvantage.
You can't double stack it. I don't think you can double stack
Yeah,
disadvantage.
That doesn't work.
I don't
Damn.
actually know, because technically, silvery barbs you just re-roll and take the lower. It's not. I don't think it's classified as disadvantage.
It's not technically
1 second.
disadvantage.
So it would be I just re-roll and I would take the lower roll, but then with disadvantage, I basically make that a flat roll,
Yes.
right?
The second roll would be a flat roll.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Hold on. How does silvery
Let's see.
barbs work with advantage? Because then I need that'll tell me everything I really need to know.
And use the lower
Rules and
roll.
Game mechanics. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Yeah, they must
Since it's a
reroll
reaction,
a
when it's a-
d20 and
Okay, saving throw.
So I think you would re-roll again with a disadvantage essentially, and use.
With
essentially the-
advantage or disadvantage, since it comes after the results determined and an advantage or disadvantage was applied. So the example, you would have advantage to attack. You roll select the highest and apply the bonus or penalties before determining civil law 19 or 20. So I would just re-roll that one, so it doesn't classify as disadvantage. So he can impose that, and then I would get disadvantage on that. That's nasty. That's a nasty combo. So I will re-roll one more time. So that is a 12. So I will not pull.
that does miss.
Yep. So okay, who are you giving the advantage to?
I'm giving the advantage to Kane.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. He's gonna finish his movement, not being able to hit his target. He had moved 20 feet that way, so he has 10 more feet. So he will move here. Turn on the grid just ever so faintly so I could see it. There we go. All right. So C, 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, I now will target Syphina now that he has a more direct shot. Edmund is not in the way. I'm coming for you. That is a 1 or a 5 plus 7 for a 12. All right, I missed it. Anyways. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and now I will shoot for Trevor. If I can't get the healer, I'll take everyone away from the healer. All right. Now, this one is a direct, like, actually, I have to move him over a little bit just for him to get it. He had the movement speed, so there we go. All right. This is a direct impediment with, so I'm gonna end up rolling for Edmund, technically. But it will pull him out of invisibility. That's a 23.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, that does pull him out of invisibility.
And it pulls him towards them, right?
When he does the Sorrowful Embrace, but right now he just took 21 piercing damage. He is not currently in rage, so he'll take the full amount. And then he will, I need a wisdom saving throw of 15.
He has
Alright.
advantage. He has advantage.
Yo, that is a natural 20 with advantage. Let's
Okay,
fucking
so
go.
he will take half, so he'll take 9 psychic and be pulled 30 feet. 5, 10. Wait, where was he? Right here? Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, that's going to... I'm gonna say that activates his held action to attack.
So who's he attacking?
He's attacking the guy that just attacked him. So,
So this guy, yeah.
yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be great action attack.
Are you doing Great Weapon Master?
Yes, that's gonna be Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
With that is a 17 minus 5.
That is a miss. No, wait. Yes, that is a miss. 17 minus 5 is a miss. It would, if you didn't have Great Weapon Master, it would have been a hit. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a miss. Okay. Does he have extra attack?
Yes, he does have a second attack, so I'm
So
gonna
he can do
attack
it.
again without the...
Without the Great Weapon?
And that... Yes, without the Great Weapon, that is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit.
Alright, so let me find a d12 now, since I'm rolling physical dice tonight. Alright, you. And 16 magical slashing damage.
Nice. It is dead. He cuts it down. However, the body still seems to be moving, as it
Of
is
course.
starting to be healed if it does not take fire damage before it gets
Okay.
up. All right, and now it is the angry Sorrowsworn, A, who's right next to Edmund here. The angry rising anger. The Sorrowsworn deals damage to, if another creature deals damage to the Sorrowsworn's attack rolls have advantage until the end of its next turn, and the first time it hits with a hook attack on its next turn, the target takes an additional 19 or 3d12 psychic damage. The Sorrowsworn has disadvantage on attack rolls if no other creature has dealt damage to it since the end of its turn. Okay, so I'm going to attack Edmund. That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll
That
hit.
is going to be 16 piercing along with 19 psychic.
Alright. Pat, above table, you're gonna have to input the damage because it won't let me do anything to his character sheet.
Okay, well, yeah, let's see here. I will have to jump over to his character sheet real fast.
Yeah.
So how much damage have you taken in total so far? That was that
21 plus 19.
Okay. Because I know he got pulled,
Yeah.
so
It was like 9 psychic, I think.
yeah, 9
Yeah,
psychic.
Psychic.
So yeah, because it was a lonely who got him with the 21 plus the 9, and then he now just took angry sworn damage. So let's do 21, so 30 damage, and then it was this one. The angry has done 16 plus a 19, so 16. He needs to go to rage like now. 19.
Yeah.
All right, he's at 55 hit points.
Jesus.
B is gonna have to move 5, 10, 15. Ooh. Do they yeah, they're going to. He's going to attack Edmund, because he's right there. That is a 22 to hit, dealing 16 piercing and 19 psychic. And that is the end of their turn, so they do not have that anymore unless they take damage this next turn. So let me reduce his hit points again. 16 and 19. He is at 20 hit points. It is now C's turn. Now we move over here, everyone.
Oh god.
As,
I'm about to say, I was being serious when I said don't get Emmett killed. He's taking a beating.
Yeah.
they have a 30-foot movement. Yes. Yeah, they are coming right down lane. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Stop coming. No.
No.
I'm going to roll a
whatever.
perception check to see if they spot. That is a 12. They don't know Gorez is there. I will take a action dash.
You
5, 10, 15 right there.
Oh, you
The
bitch.
two spellcasters are starting
Oh,
to sweat.
Yeah, I'm
They're like, no,
shaking my
no. Keep them away. Where's our tanks at?
Didn't you hold your action? And does that spiritual weapon have attack?
The spiritual weapon he cannot hold. The moving was all the spiritual weapon can do until his next
But I
turn.
was
But
holding,
you were
yeah,
holding
I
your
was
action.
holding an action. Yeah.
But I'm asking if
yeah.
the spiritual weapon gets an
Nope.
opportunity attack. Okay.
All right. So.
No, he is looking at fucking Sif right here and like kind of shaking his head like,
Yeah.
We gotta
So
No.
with this one that just started rushing at the spellcasters, I'm gonna go ahead and use my held action once you resolve the movement on the other one.
Yeah, no, you can go ahead and do that.
Oh fuck.
15, 20, 25,
Go away!
30. They're coming.
All right.
All right, go
so
ahead.
resolving.
A
That's
14
a 14 to hit on first
misses.
attack. All right. Jeez, these. I'm switching out my dice real quick because that's
Sounds good.
That is some absolute fuck shit.
Yep. Zoe and Sif are like, no. Zoe, I mean,
Gotta
Sif,
go.
which fucking square are you in? Pick one.
Oh. Give me more left. Yes, right here. Bam.
Okay.
Under the big black tentacle, yeah.
All right. Sounds awesome. See us at our Storyteller's Tales Only fan. As you see the full depth of this episode. Just kidding. All right. You have a second attack, right? Hey, what are you talking about, Jesus, Pat?
No, I used
Oh, okay.
I used both of the attacks trying
Oh,
to hit
an
that one,
11
rolled
and a 14.
pass.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
so
they
I
did use their
pushed out that.
entire turn to get there, so that's good. It is now Edmund's turn.
All right. Edmund would like to rage.
Awesome. There's a token for that, isn't there? Blinded. Yeah, but yeah, okay. So he rages. There it is.
Yes. Second wind is a free action, right?
Second wind is a bonus action.
Oh, second wind's a bonus action. In that case, here. He's going to. Let's see, because he's grappled. He doesn't really have anything else he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's not
Sorry,
grappled
Edmund.
anymore,
Oh no,
is he?
he's not grappled anymore. He got killed. The guy grappling
He's
him
not-
got
okay,
killed.
Yeah.
So, do something.
In that case,
But he is pinned between two people.
yeah.
I would rage if I were you. But...
He is raging.
Yeah,
He is raging.
he's raging. I've never played a barbarian before, so this is new to me.
Basically, you'll add your rage damage, which I think right now is 2, to all of your damage that you use your melee attack with. Oh, a
Okay.
strength-based melee attack.
Yeah. So first attack then
And-
on
Yeah,
A.
he is only resistant to the bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing because he's a battle rager. But yeah, you're going to A right here.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Matt, look, before you do, you already they're gonna grab. They already have advantage on you. You might want to
Yeah.
reckless, but then at the same time, they're gonna have advantage to hit you till your next turn. But-
All of them have
Yeah,
advantage to hit him no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah.
You're
Okay, yeah.
reckless.
So
that,
Because-
reckless
yeah.
attack.
The lonely are within 30 feet of 2 people. These guys
Great
have
weapon master
yeah.
that shit too.
Yep.
Go for both.
Yo,
That's fucking
Rapid,
brutal.
thank you for that because that's a crit.
Nice.
Okay, so first attack, so that's 2d12.
2d12.
crit?
Yep, plus the 10.
7, 13, and 11. So that's 24 magical slashing damage.
That kills it. But you have
Nice.
3 points of damage left over if you would like to try to cleave as part of
Yes,
your
I will
action.
absolutely. Yeah, I will absolutely use that action to cleave.
Okay. It is not an action. It's just a thing that goes along. If you have remaining damage and you're doing a melee attack, the creature within 5 feet of you, you can bring that extra damage over to the next one, but you have to roll to hit. So go
Alright,
ahead and
so
roll to
that's,
hit. You can't call.
That's an 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits. You can't call Great Weapon Master on this because it's just bringing over the 3 points of damage that you would have done to him to B. But now,
Okay.
I believe he has a second attack, right?
Yes, I do. He does have a second attack, so
Wait, is that advantage?
yeah.
Are you gonna call Great Weapon?
No, I'm not going to call Great Weapon because Great Weapon screwed me last time. Right now, I'd rather have consistent damage. That is a dirty 20 with advantage.
Okay, so yeah, you would have missed that shot on that one. But yeah, go ahead and do the damage.
All right, that is 9 points of magical slashing
Nice.
and action surge.
Very well.
So that's going to be
They pulled the wrong motherfucker over there. That's what they did.
yeah, that's going to be a 25 to hit.
That's a hit. If only you would have called Great Weapon, right?
Yep. Oh well. Or another 10 magical slashing.
All right.
Have you been adding your rage damage to that?
I
Oh, no,
have
haven't.
I have in the
Yeah,
background.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then that's another 25 with advantage.
Would you like to call Great Weapon Master right now?
Yeah, I'll call Great Weapon on
I
that.
will be nice and let you.
Thank you. I will call Great Weapon on that.
I'll give Kane a free one to call after he hits too. For sharpshooter.
So that
Just to be fair.
is 22 points of slashing, magic slashing.
Is that adding the rage?
That's no, that's without the rage. I
Okay,
forgot.
so
I'm just saying,
24.
yeah, 24 magical
All
slashing.
right, sounds good. And that was his first hit, second hit, third hit, and fourth hit.
Yep.
Okay. And does he have a bonus action, which I believe he does, where he can beat somebody in the face with his armor?
Bonus action was his rage.
Oh, that is right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to try to get away from these guys with the rest of my movement speed.
Okay. I do have to remind you that this guy did take damage, so he does have that extra damage plus advantage on you. So, if you like, would you like to do that? Knowing that.
I mean, he already had advantage because he reckless.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
but now
already
he
had
has the
advantage.
extra damage too because he's taking damage.
So,
So, would you like to take that?
I mean, it's gonna be the rest of the party before he can attack, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. In that case, no. Edmund's gonna stay right there. He's gonna hold the line.
Okay, sounds good. Zoe. Well, no, Kane. Kane. Your turn. You are currently grappled,
Perfect. And you have
Okay.
advantage.
and you have advantage. A is the one grappling you.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna use that advantage to shoot him with sharpshooter.
Right in that motherfucking face. I do have to remind you, the bodies that are on the ground are moving still. They are starting to get up and heal. Is that a
Not
crit?
for long.
No,
No.
it's a 19. But okay, so yeah, 31 minus
But
5
the-
definitely hits.
Yep. And I am going to add one of my blood shots to that. I'm gonna add the blood boil arrow. Which all other creatures within 10 feet.
This will hit Edmund.
It's fine. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Edmund.
He has
Oh, he's
only
already
20
kinda-
hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2d6 fire damage.
Do they need to make a save or it just happens?
No, it just happens.
Okay, so these creatures.
It
will
also
not get back up.
ignores fire resistance.
So,
Kane, I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm gonna fireball
and-
the fuck out of that if you don't get out of there.
Lamia is also going to be doing fire damage.
so you targeted A, right?
Yes, the one holding me.
So how much damage in total have you done?
24 from the arrow.
And then how much of the
Uh,
fire damage is gonna hit C?
Well, A gets 4 fire damage specifically from the arrow, and then the other A and anyone 10 feet away from A will take 7 additional fire
Oh.
damage.
Edmund is hurting. He is at 13.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And C is still alive. Not by
He
much.
just kind of looks back at Sifina. I would heal the dwarf.
All right.
I'm looking at the scene in front of me. Yeah, about that.
You turn back and there's
Oh,
enemies
shit.
right there. You're like, oh no! Things have turned south real fast.
Is A still alive?
A is still alive. He had taken none of the fireball damage.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
You did stop the other two from coming back though,
That's great.
because you have to do fire
That's
damage
great.
to them, either to kill them with that fire damage or hit them with fire damage after they're dead.
Is it only fire damage though?
Fire and radiant.
Yes, good. Good.
Okay.
Very good.
Hold on. I gotta double check. Okay, that's a once per turn thing that I can do. So, we're just gonna shoot. That is a 17 to hit A.
To hit A, that is a hit.
Okay.
It's a good thing you didn't call sharpshooter because you would not
Nope.
have hit.
Lightning damage is what she shall be doing. That's gonna be 13 damage from the bow.
It's a good thing there's light in this
And-
area too.
4 lightning damage.
All right.
Third shot. This thing's still alive.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It was full health. Yep.
So that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Can we roll a 2 and go back to fire? Thank you. Thank you so very
Lamia's
much.
listening. Lama's listening.
Thank you, darling. So 23 damage from the bow. And 4 fire damage.
Very well. Still standing.
Is it? Oh, it's still standing? Okay. Action surge.
Very well.
I'm mad at this thing now. Sharpshooter. So that's an 18.
Yep. Hits. That indeed hits.
Cool, cool. Can we stick with fire? No? Okay, we're switching back to lightning. I guess it's in the same ballpark.
It is. I
Um,
mean, enough lightning will definitely. So that is going to be 19. damage.
19, yes.
Yep.
And 6
Six.
lightning damage.
Yep. Still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, these things have a stupid amount of health.
That's a 16. I don't think that hits.
Does.
It does hit?
Right on the money.
Okay. Cool. Good thing I didn't call sharpshooter.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
13 regular bow damage. back to fire. We're back to fire. Awesome.
That's good. That's always good.
8
It
fire damage.
Is
Nice.
still alive.
Was that my 5th shot?
That was like,
Yeah.
well, that
was
Yes.
good.
Okay.
yeah,
5th?
because yeah. Well, you get that
Zephyr
extra,
strike.
you get that extra one, that dread ambusher one. So yeah, you're 4. That was your
No, but you know.
yeah.
Well, I don't get that this turn. I action surge, so I would have 6 total.
Okay,
So
yeah.
this will be my last one, and I Zephyr strike, so I am gonna call sharpshooter. Because advantage. Never mind. I shouldn't have done that.
Nope. And he's still alive.
At least I had the advantage.
It's
God
like
damn it.
arrow filled, like Boromir from Lord of the Rings, and it's like still standing, holding you, looks up at you, and begins to pull.
Oh, God.
All right, you are grappled, so you can't move anywhere, and so we're gonna move on unless you have a bonus. No, you used your bonus action. So Zoe,
Yep.
moving over to you.
Alright. So Zoe is looking this thing fucking in the eyes and is not going near there. How tall is this wall?
It is, I would say, a good like possibly 80 feet.
Too high. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he is going to start backing away.
Okay. Run away.
And
Run very
as he
fast
does-
away.
He is swiping this tentacle at him, and he's going to roll to hit.
Very well. Tentacle have a 10-foot reach.
22. Yes, it does.
Okay. A 22 hits.
All right.
And this is CK.
Yeah. It takes 10 cold damage, and speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, so he has 20 feet of movement now. Okay.
And he's gonna keep backing away.
Run away.
And Eldritch Blast it twice.
Very well.
21.
21 hits. 12 force.
And pushed back 10 feet? 10 or 5? 5 feet, I think.
I think it's 10. 10.
Oh, I
If
got
you,
it wrong.
I believe it's 10 feet.
I thought it was 5.
Yeah, if it's repelling blast, it's 10 feet.
Oh, 10. Okay.
29 hits.
And he's trying to push it into that one.
Oh,
I
okay.
got that. No, yeah, no. Get them out of here.
Okay, so I'll let you deal the 2d4 extra damage on top of this.
The 29.
Yep, that hits.
Then oh, 14 force damage, and push back another 10 feet.
Yeah, so roll 2d4. He can't go much further back.
3.
Hey, it's extra damage.
It's something. And make sure I use all my movement speed. That was
To just
5.
run as fast as you can.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm only ranged. Screw you. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it.
Trevor. We're gonna move the map to focus on this. Trevor, your turn.
All right.
So Phoenix just like, this is so not good. Not good at all.
Oh yeah, he
Both
has taken
these
damage,
guys-
so I'm gonna put
yeah.
the bless token on him as well. So now he can do the extra damage.
All right. Trevor's gonna look at Sifina and say, "Go help Edmund. I've got these guys," and he's going to basically move and make her switch
Gonna
places
throw me.
with him. Yeah.
Okay.
So his bonus action, he's going to move his spiritual weapon here.
It will not proc advantage.
It won't? Okay, that's a shame. Oh well, he's still going to move it there,
Very well.
and he's still going to have it attack.
Okay.
That's a 25.
You
for it
and
to hit.
Celine are like the only two that I've ever seen hit with a spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Nice.
Deal the damage.
That's going to be 4 force damage.
Says 5.
Oh, 5. Nice. And then I'm going to use my action to do my attacks with Agnes.
Very well.
It's an 18, dirty 20 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
So that's going to be 14 radiant damage plus a first level divine smite.
Sounds good.
So 23 radiant damage on top of
Nice.
that.
Okay.
And then second attack.
Sounds good.
That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
That's going to be,
A 12. Right?
yes, 12 points of radiant damage, and then another first level divine.
These are undead, so I hope you're rolling with that extra d8.
I am.
Okay. $21.
21
Nice.
points of radiant damage.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's my action. That's my bonus action. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of hold the line here.
All right. Gorez, Willicourt, you're up.
All right, let's see here. I'm gonna keep on. We'll go with this guy right here.
All right, go for D. You will get sneak attack because you're also hidden, and because Trevor's right there, and so is Sifuna.
Do they trigger advantage?
Yeah, no, you have advantage because you're in stealth, but no, they trigger your sneak attack because another thing is if you have an ally within 5 feet of the target. But you have advantage from stealth. 22. That hits.
22 to hit. And 11 damage.
11 damage. Nice.
Womp
Yeah.
womp. A 2.
Wow, your sneak attack die don't like you today.
No, it doesn't. My sneak attack just does not like me at all.
Remember, you're a champion fighter, right? So if you roll a 19 flat, which you didn't, but if you roll a 19 flat, it counts as a critical. Like if it's a 19
Yeah, I just
before,
haven't gotten.
yeah, okay.
I haven't even gotten a 19.
You roll so
Yeah, so-
high. Sometimes I wonder if you do, but I keep checking, and then yeah. 23
No,
hits.
because I get a plus 10 to my hit.
Yeah. Yeah. So even if you don't roll good, you still hit and pretty good. All right, yeah, 23 hits.
And 6 damage.
Okay. See, that's the thing, is in these higher levels, the creature's AC doesn't necessarily keep going up all that much. It's their HP does, and their resistances, and their damage. All right, you've already done your action surge. So, are you gonna stay stealth, or are you gonna move and then stealth? Because you still have a bonus action. Or would you like to end your turn?
Let's see. Go this way. Go here. Go right here.
Behind the rock there?
Doors.
Yeah.
I know they're not the smartest creatures, but you'd be walking in the light if you went straight that way. Do you have like
Do
sculptor
I?
or some shit? If you went straight like in the line, this whole part is light. Just pointing it out.
So, if you wanted to stay in the stealth but still be able to see some stuff, maybe right here would be a better bet.
That's what I was going for, is to stay stealth, but be able to increase my options to get some of the people down here too.
So from here, you'd be able to target B and C.
Kind of why I was headed over
Oh,
here,
and
because
this
right
one.
here I could easily get the rest of them.
Stealthing would be almost impossible right there, though.
Okay.
Unless you had Skulker, then you can hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't.
Suddenly, a wild cat appeared. Watch out, it's a flesh kitty.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll go right there.
The
We'll
flesh
move
kitty is
here.
coming. Alright. Yep. Would you like to use your bonus action and
No.
try to stealth?
Yes, I will.
Alright. Hopefully you roll good.
How's the
Damn.
28 sound?
28's okay. I mean, it's okay. No, it's really good. Alright.
I know. I could have done better. I could have
Could
done better.
have done a 30. I mean, it's right there. 2 more points, man. Syphina, it
I
is
could
you.
have just rolled a couple more times. I would have.
I know. It's just always. All right. As it becomes Syphina's turn, the moment seems dire. Edmund's so close to dead. This is probably the peak moment for a healer to really pop off, and we'll just have to see if she can do that next episode. See you all next time. We love you. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check out everything we have. And don't forget to go and check out Storyteller's Critical Encounters, our new gaming channel. And yeah, I'll see you next time, everyone. Love you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.